Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Dylan and I'm here today at the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. It's allegedly the happiest place on earth, full of childhood wonder, something like that. But no, I'm here for the good urbanism. Walt believed in something larger than the automobile, and so did I.
And all these varied activities around the Disney World will be tied together by a high-speed, rapid transit system running almost the full length of the property.
Here the pedestrian will be king, free to walk and browse without fear of motorized vehicles. Only electric-powered vehicles will travel above the streets of Epcot's Central City.
Today I'm going to talk about something that I find really interesting: Disneyland transportation infrastructure, but not just in the traditional sense that you might think. Actually, today I'm going to be talking about the intelligent transportation systems that are sort of hidden away that make the experience magical for everybody that you might not see on your typical day. So come with me and I'll show you some things. Starting here at the Mickey and Friends and Pixar Pals parking structure. This garage is absolutely massive. It houses over 10,000 cars every single day, and it does it efficiently. But one piece of infrastructure that you might not have seen on the way in is this flyover that goes over Ball Road and Disneyland Drive. It's a great way to skip the intersection when you come straight off the I-5 south, and it helps ease congestion in that area. It also can switch directions depending on the time of day. You can see the digital signs there that let drivers know the current direction of flow. It's even set up where I believe you could do bi-directional traffic, although I've never seen it in action, and actually, come to think of it, it probably poses some safety risks for head-on collisions. I mean, just look at those flexi barriers in the middle there. They're absolutely destroyed. Anyway, back at the garage. Here we are. One cool piece of infrastructure that this garage has are these LED indicator lights with ultrasonic sensors that are able to display whether a parking stall is occupied or not. And it not only does it help drivers coming down the queue, but it also helps cast members know whether a floor is filling up and they should start sending people to a new floor, or if this floor is more vacant and they can send people here. Like this floor at the moment, I believe they're using for priority, so there's plenty of open spots here still, and it's the morning. The lights are also used to indicate whether a spot or an entire section in this case is devoted for ADA parking. They just have the one blue light at the beginning here, and then all along the way, like these are all ADA parking from here on. Really handy little device. Very cool. For Mickey enthusiasts that don't want to drive to the park, and I mean, who can blame you? Those parking prices, $40 to $60 is quite a bit. But instead, you can pay $4 to ride the art bus, at least till the end of March in 2026 before they close. Now, the app for these buses is very intelligent. It tells you exactly where the buses are in real time and how full they are, which is great for planning when to leave the hotel or to come back to the bus station to pick up your bus. Personally, I'm taking the bus today to the train station to pick up the train for my way home. But these buses go to all the different hotels and different venues in the area. Disneyland has mostly done away with paper tickets, and now you can easily purchase tickets right from your phone. When you open the tickets and passes section of your My Disneyland app, you'll see there all the different associated barcodes for the different tickets and passes that you have on your account. When you get a new ticket or pass, the very first time you head through the gates, they'll ask to take your picture. Now, every time that you go through after that, they'll take another picture automatically, and the gate will compare that to the picture that they have on file to make sure that it's really the same person using that ticket or pass. This is a great way to train an AI model because it has real feedback from a cast member, whether it's identifying someone correctly or not. And they go through thousands of people every single day. That's a lot of data. Monorail. Cool. Once we're in the park, Disney Imagineers have implemented a few techniques to help reduce crowding in busy areas. One of those methods is the live wait times here. It helps guests decide on their own whether they want to spend their time in a busy line or in a less crowded one. The live attraction wait times is also available on the Disneyland app for park goers to see, and it helps them decide where they want to go and helps utilize different areas of the parks that are less busy. Similarly, the Lightning Lane passes, the return times change based on how busy the rides are. A busy ride will have later return times as the day goes on, while a ride in the park that's not very busy will have an immediate boarding. Something like that. It's really interesting to see how, what people usually see as the front of the line pass can be used in this way to direct people around the park without them even really knowing it. Now, if we're talking about intelligent transportation and infrastructure, we have to talk about the system sitting right in everybody's pocket, the Disneyland app. While most guests see it as a handy GPS-enabled map for wayfinding, but from an urbanist perspective and network managing perspective, this app is a highly sophisticated two-way data stream. While users are checking wait times and finding the nearest restroom, Disney is utilizing geolocation data to monitor exactly where everybody is. They know exactly how many people are in Adventureland versus Tomorrowland at any given second, and it's essentially a massive network of probe vehicles, except the vehicles are pedestrians. Take the mobile ordering, for example. It's not just a convenient feature, it's a demand management tool. By having guests order food on their phones and assigning specific return windows, Disney smooths out peak hour demand for food service. It completely eliminates those massive physical queues that used to spill out onto the walkways and severely degrade the pedestrian level of service. They are effectively metering the flow of people into confined spaces to prevent gridlock. Then there's the Disney Genie planning tool. It uses dynamic algorithms to consistently update your itinerary based on real-time wait times, historical park data, and your selected interests. If the western side of the park is reaching critical density, the app will subtly redistribute that traffic by recommending attractions, shows, or dining in the eastern side of the park. Yet another way to actively reroute pedestrian traffic to balance the loads across the park's infrastructure. So while everyone sees the app as a way to buy a churro or find a Mickey Mouse, I see it as an effective real-time pedestrian traffic control system. And maybe now you do too. Well, folks, that's all I have for you today. Isn't it awesome getting to learn about all the different intelligent transportation systems here at Disneyland that help to make the magic happen for all of the guests? Make sure to like the video and leave a comment about what you thought was interesting, or if there's a technology that I missed, and have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.